I'm 77 years old, and if you look at me now, you might think cancer is the hardest thing I'm facing. That's what everyone assumes. The pain, the weakness, the treatments. But I'm going to tell you the truth no one prepares you for. Cancer didn't break me. People leaving did. When I was first diagnosed, everything changed overnight. My phone wouldn't stop ringing. My children promised to stand by me. Friends came with flowers and kind words. For a moment, I felt surrounded by love. But illness stretches time. The calls became fewer. Messages turned into silence. Visits turned into soon. My son got busy.
My daughter had responsibilities, and the people who once filled my home slowly disappeared from my life.
The treatments drained me in ways I can't fully explain. It wasn't just my body, it felt like my spirit was fading too. Some mornings, getting out of bed felt impossible. And on the hardest days, all I wanted was someone to talk to. I remember one evening, after a long hospital visit, I sat alone and picked up my phone. I called 3 people. One didn't answer. One said they'd call back but never did. The third let it ring until it stopped. I sat there in silence, staring at the walls of my own home, and for the first time I truly understood loneliness. Not the peaceful kind, but the kind that feels heavy, like the world has quietly moved on without you. That's when I realized something painful. People love you when you're easy to love, when you're strong, useful, and fit into their lives. But when you become difficult, when you need more than you can give, many of them slowly walk away. But not everyone. There was one person who didn't leave. Her name is Martha. And the truth is, I barely knew her before all of this. She lived 2 houses down, quiet, always in her garden. We were never close. Yet one afternoon, she knocked on my door with a small container of soup and said, "I made too much." That simple moment changed everything. She started coming by regularly. Not with big gestures, not with empty promises, but with presence. Sometimes we talked. Sometimes we sat in silence. On nights when the pain was unbearable, she would sit beside me without saying much at all. She didn't try to fix anything. She didn't disappear when things got uncomfortable. She simply stayed. And slowly, something inside me began to heal. Not my body, but something deeper. I'm still 77. I still have cancer. My future is uncertain. But I am no longer broken, because I've learned that it doesn't take a crowd to save you from loneliness. It takes one real person. One person who sees you, who chooses you, who stays when it's not easy. If you're listening to me, remember this. Pay attention to who shows up when your life becomes inconvenient. That's where the truth is. And if you're lucky, you'll find your Martha. Because in the end, it's not the illness that defines you. It's the one who refuses to leave when everything else falls apart.